City of Forest Park City Council meeting number 1445. It is a little after 7 p.m. It's December 2nd. We are going to start by standing and saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, starting with item number 1, roll call. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Adams. Present. Brown.
Here.
Clark. Here. Harrison.
Here.
Holt. Here. Moore. Here. Sylvester.
All right, all council members present and accounted for. Moving on to item number 2, which is the minutes. Has every council member received the minutes? Are there any changes or adjustments to be made? All right, hearing none. Moving on to item number 3, which is presentations, and we have none. And then item number 4, communications from the public. So this is a time for citizens to comment on matters before council or to ask questions of concern to them. So when recognized, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and then state your comments or questions. Council meetings are tape recorded for ease of transcription. Comments are limited to 5 minutes. But there's no one in the audience, so we're going to move to item number 5, which is reports from council members, and we're going to start with Council Member Adams.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I'm very excited to be here this evening. Just left the tree lighting ceremony. But I wanted to mention Beautification Committee. We are going to be out on December the 13th to judge houses for Christmas lights or holiday decorations, rather. So please, if you would like for your property to be judged, please call in, let us know, so that we'll be sure not to miss your house. And then we're going to have those who have, that will be awarded illumination awards for their particular category. We're going to have that done on January 6th here at a council meeting. So if you're interested, please, by all means, give us a call and let us know. Yes, ma'am.
Said January 6th,
Yes, ma'am.
no council meeting.
We don't have council on January the 6th. It's going to be the first council meeting in January. I do apologize. I assumed it was the first. I apologize.
Actually, I don't have a calendar here.
I do apologize.
It'll be the 13th.
It'll be the 13th.
No,
13?
No, the one after
21st.
that, the 21st.
Oh, the 21st.
It will be
okay.
January. Thank you, Clerk of Council, Ms. Bailey. I appreciate that. It will be the 21st. We will award you your award for the category that you would have been given. Thank you.
They're going to award on, you said the 20th is a Monday?
Well, yeah, but that's Martin Luther King Day.
The
Oh, right,
21st will be
right.
that Tuesday.
Yes,
Okay.
it'll be the 21st. We'll be in council. Thank
Okay,
you
good.
so much again.
It's a popular event, so thank you for
Yeah,
keeping us
please
up to
call
date
in.
on that. Councilmember Adams, I don't have any work session items for you. Would you like to add any?
Yes, sir. I'd like to revisit the conversation about how we serve our brothers and sisters who are coming here to Forest Park that want to become new citizens. So I'd like to be able to revisit that conversation so we can figure out how our city can accommodate and serve that community. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Adams. Moving on to Councilmember Clark.
Good evening, and thank you, Mr. Mayor. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving time or able to spend some good quality time with their family. In terms of a report from Environmental Awareness, things have been going quite well. We've got a couple things of note. We've got the tree limb removals that's still happening up through December, and the Central Park area is being prepared for seeding. One thing that Environmental has been working on is creating a pollinator kit, and so those pollinator kits will be ready in January for order, and so in January you can contact the city and make those orders for those plants, and they'll arrive in late March. There was a last series that was performed with Nature Did It First. It was well attended by a little over 20 residents in the city, and so things are just going very well with that. And with that, that's the conclusion of my report.
Thank you for that, Councilmember Clark. Do you have any work session items to add?
Also a revisiting of a conversation that's surrounding childhood mental health awareness and looking at next steps.
Okay, I got that. Moving on to Councilmember Harrison.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and to our good residents. We know this is finally the month of December. It's hard to believe that this year has gone by this quick. So I know there's a multitude of holidays that will take place this year, or this month, excuse me. So, based on your faith tradition, I'd like to wish you happy holidays and look forward to having a great 2025. Regarding any reports, I'd like to thank those members who did come out to be interviewed for our various boards and commissions. To our residents, if you're still interested, please take an application and submit it to our clerk of council, and let us have a chance to get to know you and have you sit on one of these boards. And this is all I have, sir.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Harrison, would you like to add any work session items?
Not at this time.
All right. Moving on to First Vice Mayor Holt.
I do not have a report this evening, and I don't have any items to add.
All right, thank you. Moving on to Second Vice Mayor Dr. Moore.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. No, I do not have a report at this time.
Okay. And would you like to add any work session items?
No, I do not.
Okay. And moving on to Councilmember Sylvester.
Yes, Mayor. Excuse me. I do not have a report at this time.
Okay. And would you like to add any work session items?
No, sir.
All right. That concludes item number 5, reports from council members. Moving on to item number 6, the mayor's report. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everyone had a nice, relaxing vacation, spent time with friends and family. There were a lot of people I saw come into the city of Forest Park. There were a lot of cars parked on the street, so it was good to see everybody out celebrating. And it's good to also see we had no incidents with people deep frying turkeys. So I do want to point out that the tree lighting ceremony is actually happening. It's probably closing down right now, but we do want to thank all the residents who came out. It was a wonderful turnout, and I thank all the council members for attending as well. It was very beautiful, but this is exactly what makes us community. These events to celebrate our culture, our diversity. It's just really what makes Forest Park great. I do not have any work session items to add, so that concludes my report, and we're going to move on to item number 7, which is the city manager's report. Mr. Don Jones.
Yes, I want to wish everyone a happy holidays. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And yes, the tree lighting is a tremendous success. It looks like it gets bigger and bigger every year. I want to remind everyone as well that Breakfast with Santa is coming up this Saturday at Frisch's on Hamilton Avenue. That's 11122 Hamilton Avenue. It's not the one on Winton Road, so don't go there. Frisch's on Hamilton Avenue from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Santa will be there, so everyone show up and you can have breakfast with Santa. Also, I want to remind everyone as well, as we get a little closer to Christmas, we have our annual Christmas tree drop-off after Christmas. So that'll be coming up on the 26th. And you can just drop them off at Kemper Meadow Park. And make sure you take all of the lights and metal objects off of them, tinsel, everything else, ornaments. Just bring a tree. Make sure that's just a regular, or a live tree, not a artificial tree. So you can drop those off for 2 weeks, ending basically the second week of January. So keep an eye out for that. It's very well attended, for lack of a better term, but lots of folks, lots of trees get dropped off, and it's a good way to get rid of them, and they get recycled properly. So other than that, available for any questions.
Anyone have any questions for our city manager? All right. Thank you for that report, Don. Moving on to item number 8, which is our other reports. We're going to start with our law director, Mr. John Wyckoff.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just for your general information, there's one item I wanted to bring to your attention because you'll probably start seeing more about it from a publicity standpoint. There's a group in Ohio, in Ohio, all of our constitutional amendments are multiple, and you have to have a petition with a number of signatures, and then it would go to the next election. Mr. Yost just recently approved a petition. He had some initial concerns with technicalities, but based on a decision by the Ohio Supreme Court, he's now waived those technicalities. So this petition is now going to be circulated for necessary signatures, and it's a constitutional amendment to eliminate the qualified immunity police officers have. And so there's, a concern, obviously, among cities, state, all local jurisdictions and police departments of the impact this might have on recruitment of officers and retention of officers, because if they lose their qualified immunity, they're going to be subject to lawsuits aplenty, just as a normal citizen would be. So I just want to let you know the status on that. You may even find out, that there's petitioners going around here in the city, and that's what it's all about.
Okay. Well, thank you.
That's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you for that update, John. Moving on to our other report from our Clerk of Council, Ms. Takia Bailey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to report that ordinance numbers 32-2024 through 35-2024, as well as resolutions number 51-2024 and 52-2024, was posted as required, and that concludes my report.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Bailey. Moving on to item number 9, which is unfinished business and general orders, and there are none. So we're going to move on to item number 10, which is new business, and I need a motion to suspend.
I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only ordinance numbers 32-2024 through 35-2024.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion?
That these ordinances were posted 6 days prior to the meeting.
Thank you for that, First Vice Mayor. Will the clerk please read ordinance number 32-2024 by title only?
I'm gonna call a vote for the motion.
Oh, yes, you need to do the motion. Yes, call the roll.
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Sylvester.
Yes.
All right, motion to suspend passes 7-0. Now, will the clerk please do what I said earlier? No.
Ordinance number 32-2024, an ordinance appointing Darren E. Nye, attorney at law, as public defender and authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract for the position of legal services.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Bailey. This is a first reading, so we will not vote today. Sorry. All right, will the clerk please read ordinance number 33-2024 by title?
Ordinance number 33-2024, an ordinance appointing John R. Wykoff, attorney at law, as solicitor, law director, and prosecutor, and authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract for the provision of legal services.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Bailey. Again, this is a first reading, so we will not vote today. And now will the clerk please read ordinance number 34-2024 by title only?
Ordinance number 34-2024, making appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Forest Park, state of Ohio, during the fiscal year ending December 31, 2025.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Bailey. Is there a motion?
Yes, I move to adopt ordinance number 34-2024.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion?
Yes, this ordinance pertains to fiscal year 2025. The specifics of this budget are outlined in the 2025 recommended budget and are in accordance with the 2025 tax budget submitted to the Hamilton County.
All right, thank you for that, Councilmember Sylvester. Will the clerk please call the roll on the motion to adopt?
Brown,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams.
Yes.
All right, ordinance number 34-2024 passes 7-0. Will the clerk please read ordinance number 35-2024?
Ordinance number 35-2024, an ordinance amending appropriation for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Forest Park, state of Ohio, during the fiscal year ending December 31, 2024.
All right, is there a motion, Councilmember Sylvester?
Yes, I move to adopt ordinance number 35-2024.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion?
Yes, this fiscal budget reappropriation includes transfer from the general fund to various funds, advance to the home improvement loan fund, and additional allocations for part-time and overtime expenses, unemployment costs, and maintenance for the fire and public works department. It also covers utility costs for the senior center and park.
All right, thank you
And
for
a
that.
motion to adopt.
Thank you, Councilmember. Will the clerk please call the roll on the motion to adopt?
Clark,
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Holt,
Yes.
Moore,
Yes.
Sylvester,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Brown.
Yes. Ordinance number 35-2024 passes 7-0. And I need another motion to suspend.
Make a motion to suspend the rules requiring the reading in full and read for the first time by title only, resolution numbers 51-2024 and 52-2024.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion?
These resolutions were posted 6 days prior to this meeting.
Thank you for that, Vice Mayor. Will the clerk please call the roll on the motion to suspend?
Harrison?
Yes.
Holt?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Sylvester?
Yes.
Adams?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
All right, motion to suspend passes 7-0. Will the clerk please read resolution number 51-2024 by title only?
Resolution number 51-2024, amending the resolution setting rates of pay for civil and non-civil service employees.
Is there a motion, Councilmember Harrison?
Yes, I move that we adopt resolution number 51-2024.
Second.
It has been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion, Councilmember?
Yes, this resolution authorizes the finance director to pay all salaries and wages as outlined in the city's budget for fiscal year 2025. It accompanies the 2025 recommended budget.
All right, thank you, Councilmember. Will the clerk please call the roll on the motion to adopt?
Holt?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Sylvester?
Yes.
Adams?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Harrison?
Yes.
All right, resolution number 51-2024 passes 7-0. Will the clerk please read resolution number 52-2024 by title only?
Resolution number 52-2024, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with IMGIS for the purchase and implementation of public works software.
All right, is there a motion, Councilmember Sylvester?
Yes, I move to adopt resolution number 52-2024.
Second.
It has been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion?
Yes, the Public Works evaluated several software options and interviewed 3 that best align with the department needs. The most affordable and feature-rich option is IMGIS, and there's a 3-year contract at $12,500 per year with a one-time setup fee of $2,500. This software integrates with our existing ISRI license, offering cost savings for just input. It will streamline work orders, improving tracking and accountability. Residents will have easier access to report issues and receive automated updates. Additionally, reporting will be more efficient and detailed compared to the previous manual process. So with that, I move to adopt resolution number 52-2024.
All right, thank you for that, Councilmember Sylvester. Actually, my background is in urban planning, so to have a GIS system like this is Geographic Information Systems, this is really good. So good work, Don. Will the clerk please call the roll on the motion to adopt?
Moore?
Yes.
Sylvester?
Yes.
Adams?
Yes.
Brown?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Harrison?
Yes.
Holt?
Yes.
All right, resolution number 52-2024 passes 7-0. So this next one, I make a motion to recess from December 17th, 2024 through January 12th, 2024.
2025.
2025, yes, thank you.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and properly seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by the sound of voting aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passes, so we'll start recess December 17th. And then I need another motion. Is there a motion, Councilmember Harrison?
Yes, I make a motion to convene an executive session to review the performance evaluation of the law director.
Is there, it's been moved and properly seconded. This can also be a voice vote. Is there any discussion?
No,
All right,
just-
hearing none, all those in favor, let it be known by the sound of voting aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so we will now go into executive session, and we will return after we finish with the performance evaluation of the law director. So no other official business will be discussed at this time. All right, I make a motion to reconvene council, the normal council meeting and end executive session.
Second.
Moved and properly seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by the sound of voting aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we are now back into regular council meeting, and we're going to move to adjournment. Is there any other business to come before the body?
Mr. Mayor, just for the record, it should be confirmed that no official business was taken during that. executive
Absolutely, thank you. No official business was taken during our executive session. It was just to discuss a performance evaluation for a city employee. Thank you for that, John. That's why he's the parliamentarian. Is there any other business to come before the body?
Do we need to note time for Takia on the,
Yes, we do. We
Okay.
do. And is there any other business to come before the body? All right, hearing none, this council meeting is adjourned.